It's my great pleasure to welcome you to the University of Manchester and the splendid surroundings of Whitworth Hall for this very important graduation ceremony. In particular, I want to welcome our graduands, because it's your magnificent achievements and hard work that we are here to celebrate today. I'm delighted to see so many friends, family, and your teachers are here with us as well. And I want to thank you for the support and encouragement you've given to our graduates during their studies, which has been so important to their success. So graduates, stand please. And give a round of applause to all those who have supported you. So I'm sure you, as well as us, are very proud of their achievements. You made a good choice when you decided to come to the University of Manchester, of course. And I hope that during the time here, you've gained a huge amount in skills and knowledge that will help in your future career. But I also hope that you've gained much more than the education that has led to the award of this degree. You will have formed your views. You'll have had ideas. Hopefully you will have studied beyond your subject and learnt well beyond. I hope you'll have made lifelong friends, and in a few cases, perhaps lifelong partners. You'll have had some difficult times, but I hope you've had some fun as well, not too distracted by the highlights of the Manchester region. So whether you're embarking on your future career after today or further study, we wish you all the best. This university has three core goals: research, that is discovery and application of new knowledge, education, and social responsibility, the latter being unusual. Indeed, just recently, in a new league table, we were found to be top in Europe for contribution to the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. And we're very proud that we still have many students who come from disadvantaged backgrounds. But having said that, we should all recognise the privilege we've had of a university education, which for some in the world, some not too far from here, that is barely a glimmer of hope. The University of Manchester is already amongst the top in the world, and we want it to do even better. It's the most popular university in the United Kingdom for undergraduate applications. And with 160 different nationalities on campus, the university is already a truly global institution, and one which aims to remain so, valuing its European and international staff, students, and alumni. Over the past year, you may have seen many changes and awards. I'm particularly proud of the green spaces we've created on campus, which students can make use of in the sunshine, which is so common to Manchester. We've set up a new dedicated student mental health service just on Oxford Road to try to help with what we know is a growing concern of mental health in young people. We've built new residences. Alan Turing, one of our famous staff, will be on the £50 note. And of course, Jodrell Bank attained World Heritage status. We've just launched our new vision and strategic plan, and at the heart of this is our people, and that means you. It means our staff and our students, who we want to recognise for their great achievements. During your time here, we hope you've learned a great deal, but I should acknowledge that you have also contributed to the University of Manchester and helped to shape for the future, for the benefit of those who will follow in your footsteps. By reflecting on your experiences and telling us how we could make them even better, you have and will help us to improve. We always welcome your feedback. The university is, of course, changing and will continue to change, we hope for the better, partly because of you. So today is just as much about honouring you for your valuable contribution as it is for your success in your academic studies. You've every reason to be positive about your future, about your job prospects, having studied here. We are the most targeted university by the top 100 employers in the United Kingdom. Obtaining your degree is a hugely important milestone, and you should celebrate that success. But I hope that this is the beginning of the journey and association with the University of Manchester, not the end. The return on your investment continues way beyond today's celebration. Our careers service continues to offer you help and support for 3 years after graduation. You can continue to make good use of our world-class libraries. Our Alumni Association will help you to remain in contact with the university and with your colleagues who you studied with. You'll be joining a community of over 450,000 living graduates of the University of Manchester. And as alumni of this university, you can help future students in so many different ways. Mostly, I would ask that you might act as ambassadors for the university, helping those students to make choices and thinking about what you learned when you were here and advising them how they can get the best out of their future. So obviously we very much hope that today will not be your last contact with the university. Remember, our doors will always be open to you and you will always be part of the University of Manchester. Thank you.
Good afternoon, graduates and guests. I'm Professor Kay Marshall, and I have the privilege and pleasure of being the head of the School of Health Sciences. The School of Health Sciences is one of the 3 schools that make up the fabulous Faculty of Biology, Medicine and Health. And I can say that as our president is a member of our faculty. But sadly, she's not in the best school, which is, of course, Health Sciences. And I can say that because of the staff sitting with me on the stage and, of course, those sitting in front of me, our students. I'd also echo Professor Rothwell's words and thank your friends and supporters. You've smoothed this learning journey and we are all so grateful to you. In this ceremony, we will be celebrating the achievements of undergraduates and postgraduate students from across the School of Health Sciences. Indeed, from glancing at your programme, you will realise the breadth of our teaching, which in turn reflects the breadth of our research. In our school, the link between research and teaching is vitally important, just as it is across the University of Manchester. This nexus is key to us, ensuring that our graduates are ready to take up their roles at graduation, but they're also fit for the future too. Health Sciences has a broad portfolio of research activity as we strive to push back scientific boundaries in the laboratory, work with individual patients to improve their lot today, or with whole populations to improve their tomorrows. Our students contribute by publishing their work in top-ranked academic journals, and I note that there is an abundance of prizes that recognise the quality of the work that they present at scientific meetings. The school has had an excellent year for research, successfully competing across the world for funding, which enables us to push back at those boundaries of learning. Our wide range of activities can be demonstrated by just a few of these projects, such as developing new biocides from mechanistic insight into antimicrobial adaptation, which will support our wide range of activities on fighting antimicrobial resistance. Pushing technological boundaries by work on integrating magnetic resonance spectroscopy and multimodal imaging. Our evidence-building work in a key trial entitled The Effect of Relapse of Culturally Adapted Family Interventions Among African and Caribbean People Diagnosed with Psychosis, to cite but a few. Some students this afternoon will be receiving their first degree, like our audiologists, optometrists, pharmacists, psychologists and speech and language therapists. Others their second degrees from our top postgraduate programmes. However, all of these students have some characteristics in common, namely propensity for hard work, diligence and commitment. I should also mention that in preparing this talk, I asked all the course leaders to give me some feedback about their students. Common to all the replies was the term employability. Our graduates are highly regarded by employers and evidence shows that they go on to become the next generation of influencers and leaders. Indeed, this evening, I will be meeting the Chief Pharmaceutical Officer for England, who too is a Manchester graduate. Our splendid array of postgraduate programmes includes certificates, diplomas and master's level awards. These programmes are designed to develop deeper knowledge and skills. Frequently, students study part-time and have to juggle the demands of their course with those of their job and family, which can be difficult to say the least. Plus, many students are also self-funding at this level, so we should all be thankful that people are willing to make this investment as we all ultimately benefit. Taking audiology as just one example, we know that over 5% of the world's population suffer from disabling hearing loss, and about a third of these people are over 65. So there is a clear and growing clinical need for audiologists. I'd also like to cite at this point a comment from a colleague in the Division of Human Communication, Development and Hearing, Dr. Kai Oos, who described the audiology students as delightful, with infectious enthusiasm for learning and, more than anything, a firm desire to make life better for people with hearing and balance problems and their families. Globalisation is also important for our teaching, as like the university as a whole, we have students from around the world in the school who enhance and enrich our learning culture. This is exemplified by our Masters in Public Health and Masters in Research in Public Health and Primary Care, which have a long tradition of being supported by the university's Equity and Scholarship Programme. Together with the Department for International Development, we welcome Commonwealth scholars, and these gifted individuals from East and West Africa have enriched our programme through their special contribution to all our learning activities, from enhancing discussions and webinars with their unique experiences, through to helping us co-design our programme to make it fit for purpose for the 21st century. We have over 100 alumni from these scholarship programmes who have achieved all levels of stellar academic, clinical and political careers in their own countries. Whether it's articles in The Lancet or developing their own postgraduate programmes or strengthening healthcare systems, we're especially proud that many quote the knowledge and skills from their time with us as key to their success. All our students bring that unique combination of meticulous attention to the evidence base and being able to apply it to different areas of public health, primary care and clinical practice. They are a testament to the unique opportunities gained from learning together via digitally enhanced distance learning that allows them to study at their own pace while still working. They tell us their learning journey is greatly enhanced by the wide and varied experiences they share with each other through these technology-enabled platforms. Whether the programme of study of our students is from within the UK or further afield, they are our inspiration and our future leaders. Again, from reading your programme, you cannot fail to notice that mental health is also a strong feature this afternoon, and we have an array of courses for a range of healthcare professionals who choose to specialise in mental health. And for us, there is parity of esteem between physical and mental health. Good mental health is as important as physical health. If you have good mental health, we're able to make the most of ourselves, coping with life, playing a full part in family, workplace and society. Yet even in the 21st century, there remains a mortality gap between those who have good mental health and those who do not. To close this gap, we need more research, and at Manchester we have particular strengths in severe mental health problems in children and adults, with specialisms in forensic mental health and health psychology. Our researchers have wide-ranging expertise in clinical trials, epidemiology, and on mobile and e-technologies. For example, we're pioneering apps designed to empower people to monitor and manage their own health. Our goal is simple, namely to improve the lives of people living with mental health problems across the region and beyond. Of course, the professional group who are often called upon to support those in distress are our social workers. And I have had the pleasure of meeting many of our MA in social work students on several occasions, and they never fail to impress and hearten me. Teaching, particularly at the postgraduate level, requires honesty and trust, particularly with respect to important things like feedback, which of course goes both ways. This is exemplified by the students who are graduating in forensic psychology and mental health, as their feedback ensures that this course continues to go from strength to strength. And this encouraged us to develop a professional doctorate to help us meet the unmet care needs in this important area. So you have already helped us shape the future. I was also delighted to learn from Dr. Turner that some of you have already secured funding to start research doctorates too. The many and varied programmes that have been successfully undertaken by those waiting to come onto the stage today are all unified by one more thing, and that relates to the university's third goal of social responsibility. Many of our undergraduate and postgraduate students get involved in leading a wide range of socially responsible activities, which include charity events and volunteering in the community. For example, going out to schools around Greater Manchester to talk to children about science and healthcare. And just as importantly, try and raise their aspirations for going to university. They also take their pints of science into the community to engage with the public and explain what we do. For example, some are working with us as we try to make the case for reform of UK drugs law. But it doesn't stop at graduation, as our students take this important ethos with them as they leave us. We have recently heard that a class of 1999 pharmacy graduate, Angela Gakina Kavila Kwinga, is involved in the Toto Care Box scheme to supply essentials to women in Kenya to lower infant mortality, so that we hope that all the 2019 graduates will also be socially responsible alumni too. So now it's time for you to use your education. I know from meeting many of our alumni that our graduates go on to do great things. I've been impressed by some stunning portfolio careers, and on reflection, I recognise that all of our graduates exhibit common characteristics. They're confident and not afraid to make brave decisions. They have tremendous energy and a propensity to work hard, but they're also altruistic and recognise their responsibilities, including to us as they come back and help us nurture the next generation. So please stay in touch with us and remain part of our community. And I would urge you to take and make opportunities. Keep pushing back on those boundaries of your practice or your science, whether that science is data, ophthalmic or pharmaceutical in nature. So like those who've gone before you from the University of Manchester, keep positive and embrace change, some of which we can't even imagine yet. Be bold as you go out and change the world. Thank you.
President and Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate of the University, I present to you for the degree of Master of Arts in Social Work, Elizabeth Adetundi. Nicola Beer. Eric Frimpong Boateng. Rhys Bowyer. Siobhan Coffey. Francesca Dawson. Nyaratsa Rejoice Dekea. Phoebe Doherty. Rebecca Grange. Megan Grayson. Natalie Harper. Ebony Tamsin Iverson. Georgia Malia. Katie McLaren. Seamus Kumar. Connor Sanga. Paul Seal. Kiran Suri. Abigail Thomas. Simran Tiwana. Alex Walbridge. Men Gwen Wan. And for the degree of Master of Clinical Research, Neetu Bansal. Caroline Barnett. Maurice John Burke. Cassandra Eastham. Samantha Louise Emery. Ellen Martinez. Imelda Bernadette Mayer. Rita Newton. Karen Palmer. Victoria Jane Tavares. And for the degree of Master of Public Health and Global Health, Taslim Akhtar. Mary Joanne Lockwood. Shakul Halfani Tindwa. And in Global Health and Emergency Humanitarian Assistance, Leen Suleiman Daoud. And in Public Health, Helena Blazakovic. Wei Ling Chen. Jonathan Dominguez Hernandez. Patrice Lumumba Iziguri. Mikhail Andre Nikolai Foster. Marjan Jamal. Olubukula Jua. Satish Kumar Kedia. Pei Jua Kuo. Meamui Muliwana Lubinda. Connor McHale. Daniel Alberto Moldavsky. Annie Murray. Leanne Marie Wakefield. Alexandra Stephanie Watts. Darren William West. And for the degree of Master of Research in Investigative Ophthalmology and Vision Science, Lucy Jane Bubb. Shangeeth Shangar. Omkar Sivanasan. Marika Troyani. And in Public Health, Taisha Ho. And in Public Health Primary Care, Patrick Birch. Katie Lawton. And for the degree of Master of Science in Advanced Audiology Studies, Alanud Fazi Allotman. Abu Mohammed Jacob. And in Advanced Nursing Practice and Leadership, Ola Morshid Al-Harbi. Ka Yan Chan. Junie Arthur Gultum. Wei Tian. Chiangqi Zhang. And in Advanced Practice in Forensic Mental Health, Ian Richard Mogridge. Rebecca Maureen Morris. Timothy Patrick O'Leary. Jordan Marie Ormshaw. Jonathan Graham Rippon. And in Advanced Practice Interventions for Mental Health, Dementia Care, Beverly Drogan. Michelle Bernadette Pennington. Emma Ramsdale. Christopher Stewarts. And in advanced professional practice and leadership, Julia Pugh. And in audiology, Natasha Cleo Cooper. Antonia Olivia Dolan. Amelia Gumbrell. Lynn Wu. And in clinical and health psychology, Rachel Frances Bailey. Charlotte Broadhurst. Deborah Ruth Brockbank. Jack Matthew Crossland. Samantha Groves. Taryn Hutchinson. Amira Iqbal. Amy Victoria Jarvie. Abigail Rose Livingston. Alicia Rebecca McGee. Rachel Elizabeth McNally. Rebecca Louise Molyneux. Kiara O'Neill. India Layla Peck. Rosa Pitts. Patricia Potemska. Lindsay Robertson. Hanani Hamlawi. And in clinical pharmacy, Alexandra Zurat. And in forensic psychology and mental health, Miles Peter Chadwick. Rachel Victoria Guy. Emma Josephine Caroline Higginson. Catherine Sarah Hale. Kira Faye Elizabeth Hunston. Jade Kimberly Jameson. Claire Rachel Langton. Aidan Jameson McCarty. Trudy Elizabeth McElvey. Sheila Ann Molden. Stephanie Oliveira Antunes. Jessica Lauren Smith. Claire Woolley. And in Health Data Science, Min Cheng. Shane Collins. Oluwatosin Aladinola Dairo. Yu Gao. Ran Hay. Cheng Cheng Hong. Marine Sumro. And in Health Psychology, Megan Alexandra Bowes. Catherine Elizabeth Kopak. Emma Ann Irwin Jones. Tanjit Sindhu. Leah Warren. And in investigative ophthalmology and vision science, Adini Sulfiana Abidin. Mohammed Ahmad Berg. Enwerian Nosakoro. Ebi Bidi. Kwan Yuk Chan. And in medical imaging science, Maximilian Capel. Alice Rose Carlin. Amina Ismail Islam. Luke Alexander Plever. And in model-based drug development, Zara Durrani. Shreya Pandey. Zuzu. And in advanced practice interventions for mental health, psychosocial interventions for psychosis, Lisa Joanne Kearney. Miv Riley. Sophie Bernice Smith. And in clinical science, neurosensory sciences, Lauren Burt. Chanel Canavan. Leanne Heath. Mark Kenneth Lightbody. Timothy Lusher. Corinne Lydia Vanessa May. David Robert Moore. Grace Laura Newman. Amber Ruffley. Jessica Williams. Rebecca Louise Wright. And in occupational hygiene, Carl Renshaw. And in occupational medicine, Farah Ahmed. Mami Fuwa Antwi Giamfi. Irfan Shamash Walfi. And in pharmaceutical microbiology, Kate Samantha Sanders. Richard Urine Hughes. Charles Michael Lee Oxley. And in specialist practice cancer, Sarah Ali Khalaf Al-Shedi. And for the degree Master of Science, Clinical Science, Neurosensory Sciences, awarded posthumously Emma Scott. And for the postgraduate diploma in advanced community pharmacy practice, Nemin Samin Mohammed Soliman. And in clinical pharmacy, Samantha Jane Godfrey. And in occupational hygiene, Gary Windrow. And in public health, Zoe Joanne Ball. And in social work, Johnson Akinlolu. Rachel Dunleavy. Sonia Shazad. Simran Singh. Approved Mental Health Professional Practice AMHP Award, Kate Boxon. And Urin James Brennan. Sharon Comiskey-Sharp. Kirsten Henriksen. Katie Alice Horrocks. Danielle Jones. Katrina Marie McNally. Madalitza Everson Mapoya. And in advanced practice interventions for mental health, primary mental health care, Ayukunli Makanyula Abbas. Hina Akhtar. Mia Lucy Bennion. Charlotte Louise Harding. Rachel Lynn Kirkham. Jamie Pennington. And in advanced practice interventions for mental health, psychosocial interventions for psychosis, Emma King. And in health data science, Ruth Swindle. And in public health, Stella Ehimati. And for the degree of Master of Science in Optometry with honours, Zaid Tariq. And for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Speech and Language Therapy with honours, Jennifer Ann Berman. Frances Boyd. Megan Ellen Nestor Dotson. Dragana Javor. Sima Kayat. Santa Ozolina. Jane Walsh. And in BSc Honours Healthcare Science Audiology, Ikram Agraut. Nizamuddin Babaraya. Louisa Tahir. And in optometry with honours, Aman Sattar. And in psychology with honours, Laura Hicks. Ikra Shahid. Jennifer Smith. And in human communication science, Kubra Jahangir. And for the degree of Master of Science in Textile Technology, Technical Textiles, Tessa Broad.
On behalf of the university, can I congratulate you again on your great achievements. We wish you every success and happiness in your future careers and in your lives. And remember, stay in touch. Would you all please stand? So graduates of the University of Manchester, don your caps. You deserve to celebrate. Thank you. I now declare this ceremony closed.